Most artists will never blow up, not because they are untalented, not because the industry is against them, and not even because they don't have enough money to spend. It is because they keep on making the same mistakes over and over again without realizing that those mistakes is destroying their growth. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact reasons why most artists stay stuck and what separates growing artists from everybody else. If you are new here in this channel, my name is Fanboy Producer and I help artists grow through strategy and not guesswork. After watching many artists over the years, I've come to realize something. Most artists focus on the wrong things. They focus more on strengths while ignoring the actual systems that actually create real growth. Now, reason number one why most artists stay stuck is because they lack strategy. Nowadays, majority of all these artists feel that music is just random. They just make music and put it out there. No, they ignore strategy. And without strategy, talent fades. It is strategy and structure that actually helps artists grow up. So ignoring strategy is one of the reasons why majority of these artists stay stuck. Now, reason number two is obsessing over going viral. Majority of these artists, they obsess over going viral, that they begin to copy trends, copy things that are actually going viral and stuff like that. But virality does not sustain growth. So for you to grow, you need to build systems, you need to connect with fans in a real way, build your fan base before you even think about going viral. Because once you go viral without having any foundation, you are just going to crash. And this is the reason why majority of some artists, they just spark up and before you know it, they fade. Now, take Burna Boy for example. Burna Boy has been in the game for many years, even before he started achieving the attention he starts achieving all over the world and everything. It's because he actually built something. He built a fan base, built a culture, built a system, had a structure, and that is what supports when he went viral. That's what supports him, and that's the reason why it's relevant today. Majority of these artists at the top, they do the same thing. They don't just chase after virality. They chase after building culture and fan base and all that. Now, reason number three is inconsistency. Nothing kills growth than inconsistency. Like if you're an artist or whatever that you are, you need to have two things. You need to have a messaging and you need to be consistent. So a lot of artists, they quit too soon. They quit sometimes before they start building momentum. So if you really want to win as an artist, you need to be consistent. Like, damn it, sometimes these things take years. It takes years to build fan base and people need to see you showing up consistently before they start taking you seriously. So that's the reason why you have to build consistency. Like I always tell my artists, do enjoy the process. Don't obsess too much about whether you are reaching your goals yet or not. Enjoy the process. Celebrate little milestones, because it's these little milestones that is going to like amount to the big blowing up that you've always dreamed of. So stay consistent no matter what. Reason number four is no recognizable identity. A lot of these artists, they just do music randomly, and that kills your growth. They do random music. Today they are singing reggae and blues. Next tomorrow they are singing Afrobeats. Before you know it, they are doing trap, they are doing hip hop and stuff like that. See, this kills your growth because you don't have a recognizable identity. Your fans don't know what you're about. So for you to stand, you need to have a message. You need to have an identity. Your sound needs to be in line. And you don't just do one sound today and you do something else. No, just pick a type of sound and an emotional theme your song is going to be about and stay consistent with it. That is how you start having a recognizable identity. Reason number five, majority of these artists stay stuck, is they ignore strategy. See, gone are the days that when you do music, you just post music and you disappear. No, it doesn't work like that. Right now, you need a strategy to actually push your work. You need to do content. You need to do a lot of things. You need to have a strategy for your releases, or else your releases is always going to fail and you're going to wonder why nobody is actually connecting to your work. So strategy is important. So you need to have a strategy. Now, here's what successful artists do differently. Growing artists, they approach music like a system. They think long term. They are not just focused on short term. They think long term. They think about long term growth because they come into the industry to dominate and not just go viral once and fade. No, they have a mentality of staying in the game long term. They build identity with their fans. They build identity. They have something they do stand for. So they make sure they have a solid identity which they build over time. They build anticipation for themselves, for their release, and everything. They make sure they build anticipation with their audience, no matter how little or how big. They make sure they build anticipation with their audience. And lastly, most important of all, they stay consistent, because consistent is how you actually win in this game that you are playing in the industry. Consistency is how you win. They understand that fan bases are built through trust and familiarity over time. That is why it appears as if they blow up suddenly, even though they've actually been building momentum over the years. So to some people, it feels as if they blow up overnight or suddenly, even though they've actually been building momentum quietly for years. So the game is, you need to stay consistent. The majority of independent artists, they just think that their first release or their first project is what is going to blow them up. No, your first project is targeted towards finding your audience and connecting with them. So it's over time before you actually start seeing success, because every release you drop, every project you drop, you are building familiarity and trust with your fan base. And it's your fan base that is going to ensure that you blow up, because it is your fan base that will tell their friends about your new release. It's your fan bases that will buy tickets to your shows. It's your fan bases that will stream your music. So you build these systems quietly by following strategy and consistency. You are loving everything I've been talking about so far. I've put everything together, including how to promote your music, how to build momentum as an artist. I put everything in the 100K Streams Artist Blueprint. Link is in the description. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And in this channel, we believe that strategy comes before streams. And strategy is actually what ensures that talent work, because talent without no strategy is just like you are aiming at different things without having a target. See you in the next video. Let's win.